ci collegheremo con la coppia di registi. Vediamo che compaiono perché qua con la tecnica non si sa, non siamo mai sicuri. La- Lo zoom in sala non è una scienza esatta. Hi, do you hear me?
C'è qualcuno che ha problemi con l'inglese?
Hello, yes,
Solo io?
we hear.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Ciao.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Nara. Hello, 𝐀𝐤. I don't know if the pronunciation of your name is correct.
It's good.
I'm Monica. I'm here with Alberto from Nefertiti. We don't see you, but I was just telling the people here that this kind of video call in the theater is not very an exact science. We never know if it works or not. It usually works, but now we don't see you and we don't know why, unfortunately. But we hear you.
Okay, so let's do with our voice.
Yeah, with your voice. Do you see us?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Hi. We
Okay,
can
perfect.
see you and the
Okay.
people in the theater.
Just a moment, I want to ask you, the audience, something. Avete bisogno della traduzione inglese, dall'inglese? Qualcuno ha bisogno?
Io.
No, allora, solo per Alberto non la facciamo, quindi andiamo avanti con l'inglese. Va bene. Okay, so welcome here, although we don't see you, but we hear you, and we are very happy to have you here to talk about your movie that we have just finished to see. And so I will start with some questions because it's the tradition that I start, so people that are maybe at the beginning a bit shy then can think about their questions and make them later. So my first question is two questions, I guess, about the origin of this movie that is so realistic and at the same time with the surreal elements, but they are very mixed, and I wanted to know from what all this realism, where does it come from? And then I will say something later. But this is the first question.
I can start just to introduce. We did a short film in 2014 named Heartless as well, inspired in the memories that I had living at the beach that you see in the screen. So we did this movie that was inspired by a character named Heartless that used to live there. Actually, a girl named Heartless that was daughter of a fisherman used to live there in the northeast of Brazil, where I come from. And I heard about this story, and I talked to Tião, and I don't know when he said, "Oh, maybe we can make a movie about this girl." And I also had this. I wanted to talk also about this place that I was born. Like bring this atmosphere, this landscape. So we did the short film, and when we did the short film, we had a very amazing experience with the kids that inspired us to make the feature film, because lots of stories that you see in the feature film, we like characters based in the real life. For example, Galego, the blondie, that he was like one of the actors of, and he was like this, as you see, and he was murdered as well, as you see in the film. So actually, all these kids and stories, and also Duda, the Eduarda Samara that plays the role of Heartless, that also played in the short film, inspired us a lot to create all these characters and the story of Heartless. So this is the first part of the real part. Yeah. And maybe Tião can talk about the surreal part that we put also in the film.
Yes, also because for the realism, we really wanted to the people that see the film to feel like what it would be to be there, to be among the kids. So we try to put the camera almost always like another character. So it was important to have that very realistic experience of the place and what we think the place would be in our imagination, but also at the same time we like a lot to go out of this very real place to express deeper feelings in a manner that's more surreal. So to have some invasions of surreality in this reality, so we can be a little bit shook up, like someone grabbing us and showing something else that's deeper than the experience of being there in the summer and knowing those people.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we wanted to know like the emotion of the characters. We wanted to portray a lot with these these animals and these more surreal things. So it's more subjective. It was not a way to represent it.
From your words, I assume that many of the kids were not professional actors, as we can imagine, and so they also contributed with their own experiences to enrich the screenplay. But I wanted to know something more about the actress that has the role of Duda, of the heartless girl. She is very magnetic, and although the other character is maybe, the other feminine character is maybe the leading role, because she is going through all the narration, and she's the center, we could say, of everything that happens there. But she is attracted by this other character, and I noticed that you put her, Heartless, at the beginning and at the end of the movie in very strong scenes that give the sensation that she is real as the other people, but she is also something magic, someone that has a sort of power that lives on a different uh, level. And I wanted to know something more about both the character and the actress, because I really found her very, very magnetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for the, for Tamara, the one that leads, is very inspired in my experience. So she's a cousin of mine that lived there at the beach, and we wanted to portray this story through this her look, because also it was more natural to us to come from this place and then discover little by little Heartless. As for me, I didn't meet Heartless in person, but if I had met her, I just heard about her, it would be like that, because it was a mystery. But we wanted to show that she was also real as Tamara, So she was a mystery, and she could have these feelings of more, things that we don't really understand, or more sensorial, or more, like other dimension. But also to bring that she was a girl that had a father, and all her background. It don't only stay in the surface of the character. Otherwise, we could be also very, weak to the character, and very, like we wanted to go deep on that.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good choice, I think.
And for Heart, you want to talk to him about Eduardo?
No, please.
Yeah.
For Heartless, it was when we did the short film. It was the test number 001. She was the first person to show up on the call for the test, and she was incredible since the beginning. And Nara was doing the test and was very, very excited about meeting maybe the protagonist. And I was thinking, but in the first test, like let's meet more people. But it was right. Duda, she was perfect. And in the short, she did more like playing a role that we imagined and that Nara remembers. But for the feature, we put a lot of her personality, because she was like that in real life. She's very magnetic and very smart, and she acts with her father, her real father.
Okay.
So when we were doing the researches for the script, we had some calls with them, and they were like that together.
We see you.
Hello.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, we saw a bit of the screen now.
Something happened.
Zoom. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Hi.
Finally.
I'm Nara.
Ciao, I'm Tião. And when we were making the calls with them, they were funny together, and just like that, Duda was telling stories, and sometimes stories about her father also, and he would jump in the camera and say, "No, you're lying. It's not like that." And they are like that in real life.
Okay.
So we wanted
she
to
added
have
some more reality.
Yes. For the stories of the father and the fishing, it was a real thing that happened, like between them, and for them to bond.
To go at night and to wait, to go ask to go to this fishing at night. Everything there, like lots of stories in the film are real, like that we put in the film. So yeah.
Thank you. I will give the microphone to someone if there are questions. Just a moment. C'è qualcuno che ha qualche domanda, qualche commento, qualche curiosità? Non siate timidi, approfittate del momento, anche perché non abbiamo tantissimo tempo, quindi se per favore alzate la mano vi portiamo il microfono, anche solo un breve commento. Ah, ok, adesso Alberto ti porta il microfono. Quindi, oltre che produttore, distributore, regista, fa anche il valletto.
Grazie.
Prego.
It was very, very moving. Apart from the fact that it was a beautiful place, so this was one part, but the other part is that I really felt like like a child, part of this group of children. And I think that surreal is the part of unreal that you have when you are a child. So I think that the structure and the result was really good. I felt like like having 50 years less. So I mean, I think it was a good result. Very, very nice, very moving. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We felt that when we were doing the researches on the place that sometimes some places and some things that happen they are like so magical, but they are real. So we have also that kind of a gray bridge that brings from reality to a place that's not real, but a lot of incredible things like the sea that gets blue at night. It's something that happens in reality, and it looks like magic, but it's not. I mean, it is also, but
Yeah, actually the poetry of the landscapes is also very magic. And another aspect that I found very interesting is that you chose young people, very, very young people that don't have prejudices and mix races and classes without any problem, but they have to face a different reality, the reality of adults that think different from them. And this is also very interesting contrast in your movie.
Nice. I think for me, for example, living there, like with many different kids from different backgrounds, was very strong. And while I was growing up, we can feel, I start to feel the difference of class, when we go to the adult life. So we start to feel all that. And when we are kids, we don't really feel. So it's very, so we wanted to portray that also. Tamara starts to feel that, to understand that maybe it's not everything perfect outside her group. It's like many things happen, like the adult life. It's not easy. And even this difference of class when she talks to Binho, that he doesn't have the same opportunity as from medium class. So we try to portray that little by little in the film. But yes.
At the same time, the way the kids behave, the way they learn, and the way they are growing, there is a lot of behavior that's just natural when they are learning and not very judging, like in adult life we tend to do more. So for us it was a bit of a challenge to try to make a film that show this with them instead of being adults and looking like oh, but this is not good what you're doing, or this is maybe wrong, or so we wanted to show like they are. And as Nara said, it's something that's important, that the kids are more without prejudice, and the outside world, the adult life, you can show that people turn into beings that sometimes are very prejudicial, but it's a transformation.
I'm curious about knowing something more about how you worked with the children. Did you explain them the story? Did they read something, or did you work in a more spontaneous way? What did you do?
Actually, we like to have everything, like we wrote every dialogue and everything. We prepared everything, and we did a rehearsal with them for 1 month, more or less. And but when we were in the set, we tried to understand how they worked. For example, there was one that plays Binho, that's the gay that is beaten. he really liked to tell all the dialogues that we wrote, and he was very good in that, like very professional in this technical. And the other one that was Galego, for example, he was more for improvising. If he received the text, he understood what was written, what we wanted to say, and he was saying with his own words because he couldn't so it was very we were adapting to each kid how did they work. But before entering the set, we worked a lot on the dialogues, and we were open to improvisations, but it was around what we wrote, so it was not so completely free,
I think we gave them some key parts of the film, but we didn't tell everything about the film. Just the scenes that they were rehearsing. And right now, when they saw the film, the 𝐀𝐥𝐻 that plays 𝐵𝐴, he said it was very surprising to see the scenes that we were not part of and understand the whole film now, and he was very excited about it. Yeah, they knew only part of the film.
Ok, thank you. And c'è qualche altra domanda o commento dagli spettatori? Se no faccio io l'ultima. They are shy tonight. I wanted to know why the whale? How the whale came out into the story?
Actually, when we were doing the rehearsal for how do I say? Research. Sorry.
Yeah.
For the short, there was a whale at the beach, and it inspired us a lot to put that in the short. So we put in the short, and we developed that in the feature. So for us, it was important to have this big, enormous animal there to represent many things. I think there are many things there. To Heartless, it's one thing. To Tamara is another thing. But it was very important to bring this surreal animal that is very big, contrasting to many other things, and in different parts of the film also.
And I think it was beautiful in our process also that we had for this short we had Nara memories and the things that we created, and when we went to the place to rehearse, to be surprised a little bit. Even the short, there's not so much room for it like we had in the feature, but to be surprised for something like that, like a whale that the same day we are in the beach rehearsing for the film, researching actually. The whale appears, so we think let's put we have to put it in the film.
Okay.
It was like a gift.
Yeah. A suggestion from nature. Okay, so thank you very much. It has been very interesting to go a bit deeper into the film and into how you made it. And so so we wait for you the next for the next screening. We will have the chance to talk something more. And so thank you for tonight, and good luck for your work, and we hope to have you not just on screen next time, but maybe also physically present here for your next movie. Who knows?
Thank you a lot.
Yes, we hope also.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Monica, Alberto, and everyone.
Thank you.
It was very important for us also to have an Italian co-production to the film, so it's very nice to be here, even online.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
See you next time.
See you.
See you.
grazie a tutti, vedo che sono già entrati un po' degli spettatori del prossimo film, quindi c'è il cambio della guardia, diciamo così. Ci saranno appunto altre proiezioni che trovate sul sito se volete fare passaparola, in particolare la proiezione di domenica, giusto? Domenica sera vedrà degli ospiti del Festival Mix e ci saranno sempre i registi in collegamento. E ci sarà anche tu, Alberto? No, vabbè, Alberto non ci sarà. Voi avete avuto la possibilità di vedere anche in carne e ossa un famoso regista che è diventato produttore, distributore e pure valletto. Grazie ancora e buonanotte.